Hello, how you doing today? My name is Spectrum Dominus, and it is Wednesday, May 6th, and we are here for What's in the Box Wednesday. What is in the box today? Well, we'll find out. We have the 2025 Star Wars blaster boxes. I got a decent deal on these in the store. They only had 2 left. I only opened 2. It seemed like it was fate. So I bought 2 boxes. We're going to open them today. Hopefully build up a little of our non-sports portfolio. Just get 2 or 3 cards here and there that I can send off. Last time we did TCG, we got all these cards back here. We had a bunch of Magic the Gathering cards, and we still got some we could send in there. But I'd like to get more. I sent in the Darth Maul. I sent in the R2-D2. Pulling something from Topps Chrome. Getting a they have like 4 refractor parallels per box. So even if I just got a blaster refractor, whatever it's called, for the blaster Top Chrome refractors in the blaster boxes, one of those of a character I really like, a Luke Skywalker, a Yoda, a Grogu, or something like that, I could get that just for myself, especially coming fresh out of the box. Is a good chance for it being in a good condition. So we're gonna open those today. And then we'll see how this works out. So first things first, let's switch over to our card capture. Let's make sure we're also touching this phone enough that it doesn't shut off, because we got a new test, and I wanted to look into, it has its own don't shut off time. My old phone had a never shut off option. That was great. New phones don't have that. At least none of the new phones I've gotten, the last 3 or 4 phones I've gotten. So that's sad. I have to put in the longest time and hope to be done in that time, or at least remember to touch it. That is a Back to the Future ring, which we just heard in the background. That's because Back to the Future, Marty McFly just showed up. No, I'm just joking. That is because my notification is that. So I forgot to turn on my Do Not Disturb. It's on this phone. It's not on that phone, but that's okay. We're there now. And we got the box open. More blaster boxes, guys. I'm dealing with blaster boxes all day. I've spent the day. I was off work, and my dad left. So I spent the day, I pulled cards out into the living room. I organized a bunch of stuff that we've gone through on stream. Nothing we haven't gone through. Everything will be done on stream. But putting them in separate boxes instead of just on a pile on the table here. Putting all my sleeves and my top loaders in there. So all my card savers there, so I know where they are and how to find them and where to get them. Along with empty blaster boxes. We got a lot of empty blaster boxes. You know I like to use those for card storage and stuff. So, all right. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 packs. And each pack has a total of 5 cards in it. So it's 40 cards per box. We're going to get 80 cards today. We'll see how this plays out. I'm pretty interested in this. I am a big Star Wars fan, but I am a Star Wars fan from the originals, and even though I like the expanding universe and I like them to keep going, and I don't have the problems that other people have, it's creating a lot of characters that when you open a pack like this, you're getting a General Strix, and I don't care about General Strix, and it didn't used to be the case that there were so many characters I don't care about, and now it's getting to be more and more. Lobot, KB, that's from the new the kids show, and yeah, she was probably my favorite character on that show, but I didn't really care for that show too much or any of the characters. Now Chewbacca, there's a great one. Now this KB is, I think, one of their refractors, and the refractors do look neat. We'll sleeve it real quick and then turn it over, make sure it's not like numbered or anything. It is not. But Skeleton Crew, that was the name of the show. I do like the refractors. This will go into I'll sell it on Whatnot as an individual thing, but in the grand scheme of things, it is nothing. Chewbacca, we're going to keep that and Brody. We like Brody too. So I'm going to keep both of those from a PC collection. I have not made my PC list for Star Wars. I can tell you right now, Chewbacca is definitely on my PC list. Brody may not be. But for now, we'll keep it that way and see how that plays out. I haven't ever even PC'd Star Wars before, so this is a new thing. I'm doing it on the fly. Seat of my pants type stuff here. All right, pack number 2. I do like these cards. These are probably one of the best Star Wars looking cards I've ever seen. I like them a lot. All right, so starting off this one with Pip. Now, Pip is a different color-ish, but it doesn't look refractory, so it may just be that there are different... Everything else was like this reddish. So this may just be that that's its color. Or maybe not, I don't know. This fin does look more refractory than the other ones, so we're going to check the back, but we're going to slide this down. Baylan. Again, this one's more like the Pip, so maybe there are different tiers, or maybe it's like Score, where the first X number of cards are all purple, and then at this point it becomes all blue, and so I don't know. I'll have to look into it. Maybe it has something to do with their alignment, although we've gotten heels and faces, go wrestling terms, at both colors, so I do need to look into what if the colors mean anything. Like, for example, the fin is an orange, not a red, and the Captain Phasma is a red. And now that I think about it, the Lovax is a red, and the first one, the Strix, General Strix, that's a yellow. I didn't even notice that. So it may just be a color rainbow situation where there may be a Captain Phasma in this orange, in this red, in that yellow, and in the gray. I don't know. And they may be like Select, where the orange are rarer than the reds, and the reds are the most common, and the yellow is the least common. I'll have to look into it. All right, this is the only one that looks different from everything else. Let's see what it is. It is an Acolyte. I did not hate Acolyte like everyone else did. It definitely was not perfect, and I did have some of the problems that other people had. But in the grand scheme of things, I enjoyed the show enough. I don't know if this is something special, like these are rarer because they're an insert, AC23, they're not part of the main set, or if that's just what it is. It's an insert, and there's an insert in almost every pack, and so it's probably just an insert. I put a sleeve on it to remind me to look it up, but when it's all said and done, it probably just goes with the rest of them. One of these days, I'm going to open up something that I know stuff about, so I can talk more knowledgeable. All right, Vagnar Vizsla. I don't even know. He's clearly the Mandalorian. I'm going to say he's clearly not he's a Mandalorian. Hena, that one is yellow like the general, but at the same time, it's also refractory like, what's it called? What's her name was? I gotta learn names, new names. KB. So then we got Captain Silvo and Eddie Karn. Edie. Alright, and then I moved this to the back. This one will be sleeved, the Hena. And this is an artwork type thing. Han Solo and Carbonite and Bosch. I'm going to sleeve that. And then later I will color it in. Look at the color by numbers you got there. That's awesome. I'm not coloring it in, guys. I wouldn't do that. All right. And then this one is clearly one of the refractors, but a yellow. So not all of the refractors are purple like the KB, which means to me that the purple is its own color. Doesn't necessarily mean refractor, probably. I may pull a purple non-refractor. And purple, so far, we've only pulled a refractor. We haven't pulled any other regular purples, which might mean that it is the most rare of the rares. All right, there's Soul. Not a big fan of Soul, even though I was a fan of the Acolyte. I didn't care for it. Green, though, is new. And then we got a Soul Green Refractor right underneath it. So that's good if you're a Soul fan, I guess. There, I could say, I guess I'd call that purple. That's probably the same as the KB, just not refractor. And Philic is from the Acolyte as well. I just don't know my Acolyte characters. And then there's Grogu. That is a really cool card. I like Grogu, so that is definitely getting sleeved. That is again another one that I know I will be PCing. And even though it's a base nothing card and it's in the red or orange, I think it's orange category, which makes me believe it's not likely one of the rare colors, assuming that my assumptions about the colors are true. Probably means it's one of the most common. There's Skeleton Crew. There's what's his face, who's been in everything. He's now been in Marvel, Star Wars, and Harry Potter. What is it? Jude Law. So, but yeah, I could see me sending in that Grogu just to get a Grogu slab, have it there, and say that's mine. It's 10. It's beautiful. It's perfect. That's my guy. But let's see what else we get. We got Unkar Plutt. These are the situations where it's like, yeah, I know exactly where this guy is from. I remember him. I know the movie. I know the scene. Didn't know he had a name. Obviously he had a name, but there's another refractor. Fisrin Dan. Sure. Obviously. And that's a refractor too, so we'll sleeve that. Then we got Colin Roken and Lando Calrissian. I do love me some Billy D. Williams. Lando is an overrated character for me. If I was equating this to my sports cards, my baseball, I'd be like, yeah, he's Vince Coleman. He's Will Clark. He's just outside of what I collect, probably. All right, and then our special card behind it is the Zillo Beast. Critter World Oddities 3690. Zillo Beast. It looks like it's just an insert. It's probably nothing special, but it is refractory, unlike the Skeleton Crew cards or whatever. So I was hoping, first of all, you're always hoping to get something, but I was hoping to get something that jumped out so much I would know, yep, this is 100% a good card, you know. But honestly, I don't. I don't know the colors. There's been plenty of green. That's guys from the Acolyte as well. Or is he from Ahsoka? No, he's from the Acolyte. The colors don't give me enough information for me to know. There's the Master Codebreaker, Null, and Dinshi Driver. And then we got another Acolyte. Now I wonder if the Acolyte, let's see, AC4. Okay, the Acolyte is its own subset. The Skeleton Crew is probably SK or SC numbered, and it's its own subset. So that's kind of neat too. If this was in the old days, or in the future when I'm a billionaire, and I collect complete, do complete sets. Set completion is my goal. I would totally be trying to get the Acolyte set and the. I'd be opening those. I'd be opening this stuff to get all the complete sets, really. But I'd definitely buy more of this. Wilmon Pack from Andor. Okay. Osha from the Acolyte, obviously. Then we got it's Charlie. Momont Kim. General Pride, and then we got a Galen Urso in a color we have not seen yet, unless that's considered purple. I guess that could be considered purple. We did see an earlier one that I said that must be purple, but I don't feel. No, those are definitely different colors. Oh, actually, we got a bunch of these purple ones, so maybe those purples are gray. And this is the purple. I don't know. But we got Galen. And we're the refractor Osha. Actually, that's not a refractor. This is the refractor, the Charlie. You're like, it's not Charlie, it's Charlie. He will always be Charlie. If he's not Charlie, then he's... Oh, I don't know which one he is, but he's one of the hobbits. All right, final. All right, put in the comments down below. Which hobbit is he? Merry? Oh, no, he's Pippin. Merry's the other one. Maya Mok Shaiz. Ooh, Count Dooku. That's a nice one. Another Skeleton Crew. DJ. Okay. And Captain Hale. And I'll keep the Dooku. And obviously the Skeleton Crew is part of that mini set. All right, so that's one blaster. I definitely think that this is too much to sleeve for one blaster, so they're probably not... None of these cards are very rare or valuable. I just was going off a feel before I really knew. And then I got into a mode. And in that mode, we sleeved a lot. But second box now. 8 more packs, 40 more cards. We're halfway done. Hopefully, hopefully we hit something, like I said, that jumps out at me, makes me know, yep, this is a good card. Obviously, like an autograph would do that, but we're not expecting that by any means. But a numbered card, that would do it. Give me a numbered card. Give me, something that lets me know something's good. Again, this blue is the blue that I said this seems very rare. We haven't seen this blue. And I like the actor. He's Martian Manhunter on Supergirl. Logray, one of the Muppets. What Are You In For on Skeleton Crew? This is when they first meet, and that one's well, I think they're all refractory. I keep saying that. Lor San Tekka. Oh, K2SO. There you go. That's a big one for me. I love me some K2SO. K2SO is a top 3 droid for me. Might be a top 2 droid. He's a top 2 droid for me. Only R2's better. Only R2's better. R2, then K2SO, and then Dio from the video game. Those are the top 3. After that, Chopper, I guess. Oof, who's number 5? I feel like I'm missing someone. Melna. Ooh, Kylo Ren in, and there you go. That's probably, one could argue that's our best card yet. It's a refractor, and it's Kylo Ren. He's got to have some love. And then we got another one of these. I'm going to spend a lot of time after the stream coloring some cards. Not really. 2 cards won't take too long. Then we have Garsa Fwip and Moff Gideon in his, what is it, Dark Trooper? Is it Dark Trooper? Is it, might be Dark Trooper. I gotta remember what it's called. But, and that one's gotta be, oh, that's the Mandalorian. Okay, I was gonna say that one's gotta be Asuka, but Asuka. Oh, Ahsoka. Mixing my wrestling in. But no, I guess that was Mandalorian Season 3. All right, we got a good one on the back. There's Bo, Charlie's regular card. Kellyanne Barbecue. Oh, Beck, not BBQ. It's BEQ. In a green. There's another Acolyte with, I gotta remember whose helmet that is. Oh, Bo. That's Katie Sackhoff right there. Nice. And Anakin Skywalker. I saw Skywalker. I was hoping for Luke. But Anakin's good too. Hayden Christensen. And Katie Sackhoff. Nice. All right. Who knows? I'm sleeving half the deck. I didn't sleeve the Acolyte either. I'm sleeving half of the sleeving 40 of the 80 cards. I may end up just keeping them all. All right. Nice. That's another good one on the back. Here we go. We got a friggin' Dan. All right, this will give us the answer because this is the first time we got a dupe. Now, we have gotten dupes where it's the base and then the refractor, and the refractor is the same color, just refractor. So we probably have our things answered, our questions answered already anyway. But now we've gotten this guy in a base, and the chances of us pulling the same guy twice in the same color, well, they're not like astronomical or anything, but unlikely. So when we see him, it's the last guy. Oh, no, he must have been a refractor. Must have been a refractor. Oh, well. There's a refractor. Sabine. Nice. I do like me the Clone Wars stuff. And, ooh, and there's another Outer World Oddities. We got a Wampa. I like the Dr. Gorst and Clone Captain Rex. I like the Clone Wars stuff. I love Captain Rex. And I like the other, not the... Yeah. Why can't I think of anything? Not the Bad Batch, although I do love the Bad Batch, but the other one with Chopper and Sabine and, you know, that whole group. Hana, we got one of hers earlier. I don't know what she's from. Skeleton Crew, okay. Pip, we got earlier. This one is a refractor. I don't know if the other one was or not. Skeleton Crew. Then we got, I guess look at the Skeleton Crew card at least. Neil and Hana. Okay. Mog Adana. And that's an interesting color background for Farah. I like that purple. That's a strong purple. I don't think the other purple was that hard. Was that purple? Could have been. Yeah, no. The one that this is a purple. This is a purple. Yeah. Real quick, 40. Let's grab two of these that are the same color and check to see if their numbers are near each other. 88 and 96. 32. No, it's not. It's not by section in the deck. All of the things I'm trying to go with from past history of other type of things are failing us now. But all right, Obi-Wan Kenobi. We're gonna let all Ewan McGregor into the keep. There's a KB. It is that hard, deep purple that Farah is. It's the same one you can see. And it's the purple that was the refractor. So again, the refractor came, it was purple. This one came, it's purple. Probably means that everyone is only in their color and the colors mean nothing. That's my guess. Colors means nothing. They just made a bunch of different colors and slowly put the... all right, we're going to go ahead and let May into, since we kept OSHA. And then a Skull Ridge Mountain Hotelier. Sure, is that? No, it's not. From Skeleton Crew. For a second, I thought it was Terry Hatcher. No, it's not. All right, 2 packs left, guys. It's okay. I'm very happy with the what we've gotten here. Not disappointed at all. Ooh, there's another really, really purple and Zam Wessel. Jin Urso. I love me some Jin. There's another Acolyte card. Again, now that we're getting so many Skeleton Crew and Acolyte cards, it's clear that there's nothing special about them. There's Greedo and Caden Connix, and that is Leia. What's her name? Wow. My brain is so trash. Carrie Fisher's daughter, I believe, is who that is. There we got Tara Sanoob from the Clone Wars. Okay. We got Wim from Skeleton Crew, main character-ish kid. I didn't care for him. Darth Bane. That's kind of cool. And it's a refractor. We'll be keeping that. Dengar. And then Fifth Brother Inquisitor. And the Darth Bane refractor is also from the Clone Wars. I sit here and go, oh, I love the Clone Wars. And then every Clone War person, I have to turn it over to see who the heck they are because I've never heard of them. All right, guys. Literally, these are the ones I did. Actually, I did sleeve a couple in here, like that one and the Acolyte. But for the most part, I didn't sleeve. I did sleeve. And the stacks are pretty much the same height. So I literally sleeved half of those. I'm going to quickly pull the refractors out. Refractor, insert, just people. There's another refractor, insert, refractor, insert, refractor. There we go. There we go. All right, so when I pull out this many that just got over because they're PC'd guys, what I got was I got 2 of the color by number cards. I got 2 of the refractor looking Outer Worlds Oddity Beast things. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 Skeleton Crew and 3 Acolyte subset cards. And then of my refractors, there are actually 2 types of refractors in here that I've noticed. There's the wavy refractor, and then there's this one, which is the scaly, I'm going to call it scaly refractor. So we got these, and there's supposed to be 4 per box and 2 boxes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they do count the scaly ones as part of it, unless there's a refractor in here that I missed. That would make sense. If I missed a refractor and didn't sleeve it, or I put it over there, then these are the type that come with it at 8, and these are the ones that are actually rarer and bonuses. So we did pretty good. I guess that means that the best card is probably the Soul Scale one. Let's turn it over, make sure there's no numbers. I don't think there is, but because it's obviously the rarer one. Real quickly, make sure we're not missing a refractor here. No, it's just... Oh, there you go. That is a refractor. There's the 8. We found the 8. Okay, so these were 4 and 4, 4 in one box, 4 in another box, and then these 2 were actual pulls rather than the ones that are given with you. So those are our 2 cards that I'm assuming the other inserts are not rare. They're just inserts. Those are the 2 cards that you're not guaranteed. They're not numbered. It's kind of, I guess, like if you're in a football box, say Donruss, where they're guaranteeing you the blue press proof cards. These are the press proof cards, and then these are the purple lettered cards or something, some version like that. Not really rare, but rarer than the rest. All right, guys, that was a lot of fun. I did like that. I would say there's probably about 5 cards that I would consider sending in. None of them are worth sending in, but seeing as I'm looking to build some stuff to send in, there's at least 5 cards there that I would consider. I will put in the pile of consideration. Whether or not I pull the trigger or put something in front of them when it comes time, that's a different story. But for now, we'll pull those and put them to the side. The rest of them will probably just go into a feeder box of some sort. I will allow myself a certain number of Star Wars people to collect, and then I'll go through those again. I don't think that every one of these, I don't suspect that every one of these will get kept. The Jyn, yes. The Obi-Wan, yes. Bo-Katan, Anakin probably, K2SO definitely, Grogu definitely, and Chewbacca definitely. The rest of them probably gets thrown out once I do a full list. Just depends on how many I allow myself to keep. But thanks for stopping by. I will see you guys in the next video. Next week, I hope, we don't know yet, but I hope to have some Disney Neon, and we'll be opening that next week. Otherwise, we'll see what I just come up with. And I will be staying on. If you're here live with me, I'll be staying on. I'm going to be doing some sorting cards. Probably do 4 or 5 sorting cards today because I started a little early and I didn't do a mailbag. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. And for those watching on the video, see you in the next video. Bye-bye.